Welcome back. My name's Annette Garstek, and my goal here today is to walk you through a mistake you're already making or can correct on your professional resume. This is video 9 in this mistake series. If you've missed any of the previous videos, don't worry. I'll go ahead and link right up here for you in the top right-hand corner of your screen, the playlist of all the previous videos. If you're new here, I am so very excited to have you. My mission is helping ambitious women land their dream job and advance their career in corporate America. Let's get started. In the last video, I discussed why a graphical or artistic type resume may not be the right choice for you. If you want to catch that video, I'll go ahead and link it right above and you can tell me what you think. Today I'm going to talk to you about a mistake you're making on your resume. I can absolutely guarantee you're making this mistake. You want to know what that mistake is? Here it is. You are using tired verbs to describe your experience. When you're working on those specific bullet points for each job, I can guarantee that the verbs that you're using to describe your experience are just old, outdated, and boring. In fact, I'm gonna expose 7 tired verbs that you should make sure are completely off your resume. All right, number 1, let's talk about the phrase responsible for. I'm gonna give it to you honestly, and it's probably not gonna be that pretty. Nobody cares what you are responsible for. What hiring professionals care about is the results that you turned in. So turn that responsible for phrase into something that you really accomplished, something that you'd be proud to talk about on an interview. Completed. This is a super boring selection of a verb. Instead of telling someone what you completed, tell your recruiting professional, go ahead, tell her what you accomplished. Tell her what the result was. Tell her that you saved money, that you made more revenue for the company. All of those are important results. And it doesn't have anything about completed. Completed makes me think of like a paper that you did in college. I completed my paper, great. The number 3 tired verb you might have on your resume is managed. Let me tell you something. If you were a supervisor or a manager, or you've had one of those titles in your past work experience, of course you've managed something. This is a super given, I guess I would say, on your resume. I would focus on something that you achieved during that assignment. Maybe it was a project that you worked on. I'd talk about a project that you had worked on and the results or the outcome that you achieved instead. All right, I've got 4 more boring verbs to go. Are you interested though in a list of verbs that would give you more options to use on your resume? Perfect, you've come to the right place. I am going to give you a list of 250 awesome action verbs that you can use on your resume instead of these 7 boring ones that I am sharing with you today. So if you want that list, go ahead and download it at bit.ly/Annette Garstek verbs. Number 4 is led. And all I have to say to that one is blah, 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 boring. And I guess this goes along with the verb of manage or managed. If you've led a team or led a group or led a project, it's just kind of a boring action verb that you don't need to use. I'd find a very good alternative. And maybe I'd even in fact describe like the team size that you led or the project that you led. And I'd talk about a really good situation. Maybe you made a change in process and you led them to greater results. I don't know, you could have helped a team of people save money. All of those results, outcomes, those are things that you want to put in your bullet point with a more passionate verb. All right, the number 5 verb or phrase that I'm going to use and tell you to get off your resume is assisted with. Why do I hate this one so much? I hate this one so much because right away you're degrading your role. You're just saying, I was the assistant, I didn't do it alone. There's lots of things in the workplace that you don't do alone, but you could find a word that would describe how you contributed instead of just saying you assisted. Don't do this to yourself. Don't diminish the role that you played. What I would do instead is I would describe the role that you played in whatever project you're saying you assisted with, and I would leave that other person off your resume. They don't belong there. They belong on their own resume. The sixth verb that I don't like to see on a resume is handled. Handled to me just sounds like you did the bare minimum of what required. I handled that call. I handled that customer. I handled that problem. It just means that you did what was required and you didn't go above and beyond. So I know that you can find a word that expresses your level of contribution to that particular task, project, or team goal. Helped. Helped is right along with the advice that I would give you on assisted with. You're diminishing your personal contribution. I know you're a helper. I'm a helper personality type. That's what we do. I would go ahead and use a verb maybe more like initiated or guided. Talk about the specifics that you did and leave the helping verb or descriptor off of it. Finding the right words to describe your experience can be so difficult. Start with the right mindset. You have accomplished great things. You have made a difference in the mission of the company that you work for. You have improved the lives of your clients and your customers. Say those three things to yourself and then grab your action verb list and get started describing exactly what you've done. I hope that you found a ton of value from this video. If you found it to be helpful, please subscribe to my channel and then remember to ring the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you need help with your action verbs, I am here for you. Go ahead out to my website at bit.ly/Annette Garsteck schedule and find a 20-minute slot that works with your schedule, and let's talk over Zoom. If you've already started your job search, I am so proud of you. What I'd like to offer you though is a free gift. I have a guide that will help you prepare your social media profiles for those creeping eyes of hiring managers and hiring recruiters. To download a free copy of the guide, go to bit.ly/Annette Garsteck. I've really enjoyed spending this time with you. I can't wait to see you next week. Bye-bye.